Hey guys, it's Carolyn. This is going to be my February book haul. I still have a couple more that I've ordered that haven't come in, but I'm just going to add those to my March book haul because I don't think they're coming. I'm sorry, I'm waiting around the TV, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, I don't think they're coming until late February, so I'm just going to include those in my March haul. But yeah, there's one movie that I'm including in this haul, because I just got it today, and I was so excited. Perks of Being a Wallflower. And, I forgot to include this in my favorite book-to-film adaptations, but this book is amazing, and the film is amazing, because, sorry, I'm trying to catch my breath here. I don't know why I'm out of breath, but, yeah, Stephen Chbosky, the author, or Chbosky, I think it's Chbosky, did the screenplay, and he directed it. And getting an author to direct their own film is, like, so rare. So, anything he didn't include for a very specific reason, cinematic effect, but it wasn't, I love it, because it wasn't one of those films where it was an entirely different director, entirely different screenwriter, where they're just like, well, we have no idea why he put this in there, so we're just going to throw that out. No, it was fantastic, and the acting was beautiful, and Emma Watson, so good as Sam. She actually is the one who got this movie made. She, went to, like, 10 different studios, and was like, please make this movie, and a bunch of them were like, some of the content, we don't know if it can make it. But then finally, I think Summit, maybe. Somebody, I don't know who, but, finally was like, okay, we'll do it. So, yeah, love this. Go out and see it. Read the book. Fantastic. Okay, I have a lot of books, so I'm going to make this as short as possible. I'm probably just going to say the, name, the title, and the author, and if you guys want more of an in-depth synopsis, please let me know. So, yeah, here we go. Alright, first up we have Savor the Moment by Nora Roberts. This is the third book in the Bride Quartet series. I just finished the first one a little bit ago, and that'll be in my February wrap-up. But, yeah, I liked that one so much that I ordered the second and the third one. And this is the third. The second one, I don't know if Thrift Books messed up or not, but they sent me one called Babylon Rising, which I didn't order, and I'm kind of afraid that they sent me that instead of Bed of Roses, which is the second one. So, yeah, I'll have to talk to them about that. And we'll see. This is Life on the Refrigerator Door by Alice Coopers? I think that's her last name. And the cover's off because I got this used and the cover was kind of gross. So I just went ahead and took the cover off. But it's a pretty, I like that font, and, you know, it's pretty. And it's a very short read. But, yeah, so many people have been raving about this on BookTube that I had to get it. Amber Pepper thought it was really good. So, next we have I Captured the Castle by Dodie Smith. So many people on BookTube have been raving about this book. I saw the film with Rama Lagari, and she did an amazing job as the main character, but I didn't really enjoy the ending of the film. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but I didn't really enjoy the ending, and I was disappointed in that. So I'm hoping that I'm going to like the book a lot better. I heard that the book, it isn't one of those books where they change the ending in the film, so those two are the same, but I've just heard that the book is a lot more lighthearted, I guess, than the film, so hopefully I'll like this. Next we have Poison Study by Maria V. Snyder. A lot of people have said that this is a really, really good series by her, and she's come out with 2 or 3 more series since then, but it just sounded really fun to me, and I think it's historical, and it just sounds really cool. Okay, next, these two are both by Philip Pullman, and that is The Ruby in the Smoke, or Ruby in the Smoke, and The Shadow in the North. I saw Shadow in the North, the BBC adaptation with Billy Piper and Matt Smith and J.J. Field, and it was awesome. I loved it so much. And I don't really want to read his Dark Materials series because I started Golden Compass, didn't like it, saw the film, didn't really enjoy it. So, yeah, but since I love this film so much, I'm hoping I'm really going to love the book. And this stars Sally Lockhart, and Ruby in the Smoke is the first Sally Lockhart mystery, and I haven't actually seen this film adaptation yet, so I'm going to read, I think since this one comes first, I'm going to read this, and then watch the film, and then read this. I'll probably try to sneak these into my, for the year TBR, and just maybe boot some other books out. Because I really was excited to read those. So, yeah. Next we have Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen. I've been trying to get a copy of this forever, and this says that this is new translated, completely unabridged, and it has a really pretty, I like the mermaid. That's a really pretty picture on the front, so, yeah. Okay. Next we have First Among Sequels, a Thursday Next novel, which is the 5th in the, I guess they're calling it the Book World series now. I just call it the Thursday Next series. But yeah, I have the first 4 in this, and I've read the first 3, so I just need to read Something Rotten, and then this one, and then I can get the 6th and 7th books. But not until I've read these. That's part of a book ban that I want to talk to you guys about. After this book haul. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking about other things in the middle of the book haul, but whatever. This is Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. And I've heard that this is a really great film, but I wanted to read the book first, because that's how I roll. So, hopefully this will be really good. And how I stumbled across the film was I Googled boarding school films, because I like stories that take place at a boarding school, so that'll be cool. And I've heard this is a really good book. Okay, next we have Name of the Star by Maureen Johnson. I showed this to you guys in a library haul a little while ago, and I loved it so much that I saw that it was really cheap on Amazon, and I had a gift card, so since it was half price for like 18 hours, I went ahead and bought myself a hard copy, especially because I pre-ordered the second one, so I really want to have a copy of this so I can kind of reference back if I'm reading something in the second one and I'm like, oh wait, but when did that happen in the first one? Or, you know, something like that. So, yeah, I was really excited about that. And I love this cover, you guys, this cover is so awesome. So, yeah. Next we have Cloaked by Alex Flynn. I love these fairy tale retellings, and I haven't actually read an Alex Flynn one yet. I've seen Beastly, and I really enjoyed that. And this one is about Little Red Riding Hood, and this was one of those things where it was half price on Amazon, so I had to go ahead and get that. So yeah, I'm excited about this. Next, I've been waiting for this book, Whodunit, by 97 different people. I counted. And this is an anthology where 97 different authors have collaborated, and each one of them is a suspect in this. And one of the authors is like it says conducted by, so I'm guessing he's conducting the investigation. And some of them are David Levithan, Libba Bray, John Green, which is the reason why I got it, and Maureen Johnson. Maureen Johnson's in there, Lemony Snicket, and there are all these other authors on the back. So, yeah, I'm so excited to read this, and at the end you just have to figure out who done it. Yeah, I just knocked myself on my lap, sorry. Okay, next, some thrift store books. The Rescue by Nicholas Sparks. I've heard this is really good, and I love Nicholas Sparks, and I have a lot of his other books, so that'll be fun. Next is Children of the Mind by Orson from the library, and I have, or I got it from a library sale, and I have Ender's Shadow. And so the only other one I need to get is Speaker of the Dead, and I want to read them in order. So I have to actually get Speaker of the Dead before I can read these, because I think that's the second one. Okay, next, so excited. Portable Dorothy Parker. This beautiful, beautiful Penguin edition. I love the covers that they've come out with, and they all have these flaps on the inside that are just so pretty and creative, and I love this because it's comic book style. And deckled edges. I love the deckled edges. They're so awesome. So yes, very excited about that. And we have Cold Comfort Farm, which is the same, it's one of the Penguin editions, which Words of a Reader has raved about this book. She says it's amazing. So I had to go get it because it just sounded like my type of story. And I have, oh, right here is Christmas at Cold Comfort Farm. These are short stories, and I really want to read this at Christmas time. And, you know, it's one of those books where you can read one story every night before you go to bed. So that'll be a lot of fun, and I want to read this in December. But I want to read this first, so I'll probably read this in, like, September, maybe. And it's just a really gorgeous cover, and the inside, and yet again, deckled edges, if you can see. So, yes, that's so much fun. I'm excited about that. Next we have Little Dorrit, which is one of the vintage classic editions. And I just thought this was really pretty. The girl in the front, it looks a lot prettier than several other covers that I've seen. So I'm excited about that. And I just think that these editions are really pretty in general. I also have Cranford Chronicles in this edition, so yeah, those are pretty. Next, some more thrift store ones. Atonement. I've been looking for a copy of Atonement for forever. And I think I got this for $1 at my Salvation Army store, and it's pretty new. Like, it's not creased or anything, so that's good. Did I say it was by Ian McEwan? Atonement's by Ian McEwan, and the movie's really good. I saw the movie first on accident. So, next is Fall of Giants by Ken Follett. Follett, I don't know. But I got this for $1.50 at Salvation Army, and it's, like, it's not messed up. It's awesome, like, and it's a huge book, and this is still on the bestseller list, and I got it for $1.50. I was so excited. I had to talk about that, because that's just amazing. And I also have some books that I borrowed from my mom and my grandmom, which I might actually give back to them, because I have several of my own that I really need to read. My grandmom wants me to read this book called The Last Lecture by Randy Pausch. I don't know what his name is. Not really sure what this is about, but my grandma really wanted me to read it, and I've had it for a while. Next, The Diary of Samuel Peeps. I used this in my, senior thesis, and I love Peeps. He's great, he's hilarious, and his take on life, in the 17th century was awesome. Okay. Five People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Secret Life of Bees, Sue Monk Kidd. Bel Canto by Anne Patchett. And Collected Stories of Eudora Welty, and also not pictured, I'm not going to picture it in this haul, but also I have Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. And the reason why I'm showing you these all together is because they're all on Rory Gilmore's collected book list, and I my goal is to try and attempt that as, like, maybe a year challenge, maybe, like, next year or something, so I'm trying to borrow and collect all of the ones on that list that I want to read. And then The Poisonwood Bible by Barbara Kingsolver. I really want to read this because this is an Oprah, I think it's an Oprah book club book, and I've heard it's really good, so I wanted to read this. This video has gone on for far too long already, but in my next video, it's going to be a really short, maybe 2 or 3 minute video, and I'm just going to explain, a band that I'm going to put myself on, but it'll take some more explaining than that, so I'll just explain that in my next video. But happy Valentine's Day, you guys. I'm gonna be spending it watching Sense and Sensibility and Emma, so I can spend the day with my 2 favorite Austen men, Colonel Brandon and, Mr. Knightley. So, yeah, okay. Bye, guys. Happy Valentine's Day.